What's up everybody, Travis here. Alright, it is time to get some drummers riled up. There is a debate in the drum world and the gigging band world, and I'm here to offer my perspective. When forming the variety band that I've been playing with for the last few years, we just happened to get a drummer that played an electric kit. I'd never really played with the drummer that played an electric kit before. Didn't really know a whole lot about it. I was just used to playing with an acoustic kit. Since then, I've realized, and I think everybody else in our band has realized as well, there's a lot of big advantages to playing with an electronic drum kit as a gigging band. Today I'm just going to touch on two of them. Number one, you get a polished studio sound everywhere you go. You can just run direct out into your PA and you don't have to mic up all the drums and EQ things and all this stuff. Most of that is taken care of right in the brain of the unit. You just run that signal out. You can tweak some levels here and there, and you're going to get a really good sound every time. So much so that actually on a few occasions, we have been accused of not playing live. People thought that we were just lip syncing to a backtrack or, doing karaoke style, where the music was just piped in, we weren't actually playing live, and maybe we're just singing over the top of it. People aren't used to hearing that sound quality in a live setting. Because the majority of bands that I've experienced, and I'm sure most other people have as well, are playing with an acoustic kit. And that acoustic kit sound is affected by the room. And it's not as if the room doesn't have any effect on an electric kit that you're running out through the PA, but that PA system is more than likely somewhat tuned to that room. Or if you're running your own PA, you can kind of tune that in too. You don't have to worry about all the extra reverb and craziness happening. You get a much better, more polished sound with a lot less effort. It's a lot easier. Makes your job of actually just playing and performing that much simpler because you don't need hours of setup and sound checking to really hone in how that drum set is going to sound. And number two, probably even more important, both for gigging and practicing, you get total volume control. In all the other bands that I've played in where you've got an acoustic drum set, maybe you're playing in a cramped rehearsal space, or even clubs and bars that you're playing, you can't turn down an acoustic drum kit. And let's face it, most drummers don't have the finesse or don't want to develop the finesse to really tone down their playing to fit whatever scenario you're in. A lot of drummers just want to get up there and bash the hell out of those drums for the entire set. That's what they do. If that's what they want to do with an electric kit, you can turn that down. They can play with whatever feel they're comfortable with, and you can still have that volume control. You don't have to worry about that finesse. You don't have to bring up the level of everything else in the band to meet the volume level of that acoustic drum kit. You can level out everything as you see fit for the room because you can turn down the drums. You can turn down every element of the drums. You don't have big cymbal wash that lasts forever. This is especially helpful in practice scenarios. We practice in my basement. It can still get kind of loud at times, but you can use a much smaller practice PA, you can turn your amps down, you can keep a manageable noise level so that you're not blasting out your neighbors, you're not disrupting people that are upstairs, and you can still get in some quality practice. And given a big enough venue and the right PA backing it, you can turn everything up too. It just makes everything much more customizable to the scenario that you're given. And a lot of times as a gigging band, you're playing a lot of different rooms, a lot of different sized rooms. It just makes everything that much more simpler. That's been my experience. Everybody in my band loves it. Having played with a drummer that plays an electric kit now, I don't know that I'd want to go back to playing with an acoustic kit unless you're playing a much bigger stage or you do the plexiglass. It just cuts down on so much stage noise and stage volume. You're still getting a great polished sound out to the crowd. You can still dress up the kit, make it look cool, so it's still kind of a cool prop on stage. There's really not a lot of downside to it that I can find. I'm a big fan. You might have a completely different opinion. If so, let everybody know. If you found this video informative, please do like and share. If you're interested in more tips and tricks on how to make your band more successful, please do subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of the channel's content, and I'll catch you next time.